Okay, thank you for joining me today. Today I want to show you this great product, and it's actually completely free. It's called Rocket Dock. I'm sure you've heard of it. But Rocket Dock, what it is, basically, Rocket Dock is 3 simple words. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, Rocket Dock. It's just like Mac, just like Linux. You drag what applications and documents or folders on here that you want quick and easy access to. Then you just hover over and clickety. That's simple. It's really awesome. Now everything's linked together, so if you delete a program, you'll delete it. If you add it, it's added. The recycle bin's recycle bin. Control panel's control panel. You can put folders, programs, games, links, files. And there's a whole bunch of settings you can customize. So let's go into those settings now, shall we? Alright, so I click Dock Settings. Now, I'd like to show you that this is Punk Software, made Rocket Dock. And this is great because it actually comes with its own update button, which is very, very helpful. Alright, first, General. You can choose your language if you don't do English. Choose to run at startup, so when you turn on your computer, it automatically pops up. I recommend doing that, otherwise it's going to get really annoying really fast. And if you have multiple users, you're going to want to check this box because that'll give each one an individual bar. And this is it really, really Mac styled, where you minimize windows and they go right to the dock instead of down here on your tray. So I have that disabled because I don't really like that. Now on Windows and on Mac, and I'm not sure about Linux, if you can see here these little black arrows at the tops of the applications that are running, that just shows that it's running, and you can turn that on or off by checking and unchecking the running application indicator. Now you can also click on the Icons tab, where you get a whole bunch of options. Quality of your icons. Low quality is going to go real fast, but it's going to look like crap. Take the very high quality, it's going to render very slowly, framey. But a very cool thing that I'd like to show you if I zoom out here is the opacity. So you can change the opacity of the icons. Now, there is something called size, which allows you to make the bar bigger, smaller, and the size of the icons when they zoom. Hover effect, so when you hover over something, it does that, which is the bubble. There is 2 other options, plateau and flat. I personally don't really notice a difference, but who knows. You can choose how much you zoom, so if you do that, it's going to be like huge, but I leave mine kind of normal, so it's not like ridiculous. The zoom width makes it expand outward more, and your duration for your zoom, which I wouldn't really mess around with. Position, if you have dual monitors set up, which is really cool by the way, you can choose which monitor to have it on. Screen position, top. You could have it on your bottom, you could have it on the left, the right, but I like it on the top. And the right's good if you don't have the clock, the calendar, or any of this here. If you don't have that, then having it on the right is probably a really good plan. Layering is very, very good. It tells you how it looks when Windows. For example, always on bottom. So that means the only way you can access to the dock is by minimizing all the other windows. Because I feel if you open up Milkshake, perhaps, for example, and it opens up, you will see that if the dock was on top, if the dock was like right here, you would not be able to get to some of these windows and pull down menus. So it's kind of useless in that sense. So that's why I like to have it always on the bottom. Then there's also style, where you can change your theme, and there's a button to get more themes, which is very cool. Now my theme is Protoclay. It has this very cool orange look to it. I very much enjoy that. You can change the opacity of the bar as well. Like if I were to, there you go. You can have no opacity if you want a clear dock. I like having it look cool. You can change the fonts as well. Behavior, if you noticed when I opened it, it bounced. That's again very Mac-like. That's how you can change it right here. Behavior, icon, attention, effect. I have it on bounce, but there's also Uber icon and none, which means it does nothing. And if you want it to be kind of like Mac-ish, Windows-ish, you can have auto hide, which makes it hide and go away. Now the best way to basically, if you think about it, get rid of the bar that's in the bottom down here, right? Get rid of this and use the Mac/Linux styled dock. The best way and best way to do that would be to come down on your taskbar and hit properties. Then over here you're going to see something about auto hide the taskbar. You do that, it makes it hide after a few seconds. And then if you do that, you can hit OK, it goes away, and the only way to get back is by holding your mouse down there. So once you do that, you come over here, you click dock settings, go into your position, and then you choose your screen position to be at the bottom. And then you can basically set it up so that it's on the bottom, and it's kind of like having a real Mac dock. But since I share the computer, it's not my own, and I don't feel like screwing it all up, I like to keep it as normal. So I'm going to put it back now, but that is RocketDock. It's a very awesome program. Does not take up much RAM, takes up virtually no hard drive space. I'll put a link in the description box. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, suggestions, please post a comment on the video, send me a message. Please subscribe and rate. Thank you very much for watching. See you all next time.